suck it up, and really at the end of the day, it's not about who you beat. It's just about beating yourself, really. And that's just what it comes down to. I already know that I beat my physique from USA's, and so I'm excited to see what happens next year. And um, I mean, there's days, I think at this point, any of the times that I just feel like I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm so used to doing things, and I'm such a structured, routine oriented person that I just do it because it's just second nature. So get up at 4 a.m., go to the gym, and that's just what I do.
Yeah, because pretty much as a competitor, it's not you against another competitor. It's you versus you
Yeah.
when you're competing. It's you got to be able to motivate yourself to get up in the morning to do the workouts, to follow the diet. And people, especially people who don't follow bodybuilding, who are mostly just people on the outside saying like, okay, it's all steroids and this. No, it's not.
No.
It's a small factor to it. It's a very small factor. And I think you say you're a natural competitor.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you were a
I
natural competitor.
my NABF pro card back in 2022.
Yeah, and that's the difference because it's about the consistency of being a
Mm.
competitor. The when you get up in the morning, the workouts, your diet. When you work out, what's your favorite and least favorite workout?
I don't like doing legs.
Come on. That's typical. I had 5 bodybuilders, and 3 of them are pros. Say they love leg day. You gotta be a freak if you say that.
I hate leg day. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I love back day. That's my favorite. Hmm.
Yeah, because that's the important part about being in figure because you want those wider shoulders, you want that taper, look to it. You want that X frame if I've heard of. Because like I said, I'm still outside. I'm still learning some terminologies. And I know there's days where, especially you get up in the morning and the kids are in this summertime, the kids are about. And there's times where I don't want to go to the gym, but you just keep yourself motivated to go because you're determined to make your pro debut. So you're thinking you're gonna make your pro debut next year.
Yeah, next spring is what we're looking.
Yeah, and what show are you looking at?
Um, so the Charleston Pro doesn't have women's physique. So if I go that route with doing physique, I wouldn't do that. I was looking at Triple O. There, and then there's one kind of in the summertime that's kind of close to me, Omaha for in June.
Well,
So
actually, Omaha don't have
they have women's
figure.
physique. They don't
Oh,
have
where's
figure.
the see? Oh, you're not gonna do figure. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I mean, the game plan is right now. My coach and I have talked about me going women's physique, and then um, seeing what the judges' feedback is there, and then kind of figuring it out. See where I
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. Let's try to see where you fit in to get in. Here we got here, man. Carrie says it says uh I like her quads. Yeah, that's the killer. You get great quads. And also, he says this. He says a woman accomplished in life is having kids. Well, a majority of women, but this day and age is a women's career. For what I know, well, like I said, some women you can try to have it both. Be a mom and work. And live your life. It's like I said, it's tough because, like I said again, you got kids to raise, and especially when you're prepping, and you can't, the kids not gonna eat what you're eating.
Yeah.
They yeah, they say, "Mom, what's that you're eating?" I said, "Well, broccoli with some quinoa and a little, some proteins." They say, "Mom, I like some chicken nuggets and some French
Yeah.
fries." And, you know, yeah. That's the thing is about, especially having your children as good as support. Your husband, what's your husband's name?
Corey.
How long y'all been together?
We have been married now. Let's see, 2018, 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. And he stands by you, and you talk about your other family. Like saw you have a picture with your brother. What your other family thought about you being a bodybuilder.
My brother, he's like my best friend, so he loves it. He tells everybody about it, and he brags on me all the time. My dad and my mom go to every show of mine. They're super supportive of it. They know when I'm in prep and kind of what entails with that, so they're really great about it. For me at home, I've always eaten something separate than everybody else, so it's never really been anything new for me to do that anyway. So I've always kind of prepped my own food and then had them eat their own. But funny is when I'm in prep, I end up baking way more than I ever do outside of prep just to watch them. I don't know if it like helps me some way, but I watch them eat it. And I'm like, how is it? Is it so good?
Yeah, 'cause kids, they kind of, kids can be kind of funny, especially when it comes down to eating.
Mhm.
I'm a big dude, but I'm a picky eater. And it's good that they support you, your family support you, because it's tough.
Yeah. Hmm.
uh, to do this sport, the time you take to put into it, and to raise a family. I mean, like I said, I've been fighting body for a long time. There wasn't that many women like yourself who compete in bodybuilding and who had kids. Generally most you're single or younger. You have a growing number of masters competitors. Now, in the last few years, I've known some ladies who have a couple of kids, who love this sport because they have a passion for it.
Yep.
Mhm. We have here a comment from man KL. He says this. He says, you know, because like he says, it says, I like when the minority of bodybuilders like leg day, but back is cool. Yeah, because those are minority. They are any. If you hear any bodybuilder say they love leg day, you look at them sideways. Like
Yeah.
it's like the episode. One of my favorite shows used to be the Chappelle Show. It was an episode where you know Eddie Murphy and Two Heart Story about we met Rick James, and Rick James went back to him and went back to Charlie's and Eddie's house. And you remember Rick says, "F your couch, Eddie Murphy, F your couch," and then Charlie Eddie beating his legs. That's how they did for a bodybuilder. You like
Yeah.
they crawl out and say, "Hey, what my legs?"
Yep. Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So the plan is for next year, and and like I said, there's some few shows that are pretty good. As you know, say where you live exactly.
It's near Kansas City, Missouri.
So Kansas City. I know a friend of mine, Miss Big Keith Williams. He lives in Kansas. His wife Tina. They are IFB pros. And also a while back, as I said again, I'm a fan of Andrea Shaw, and I think she was a friend of mine, which was Olympia, and she did this for me. She got a signed autograph.
Oh
Uh,
my god. That's
yes,
so
I love showing this off every time I do interviews because it's
I love she's so
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, she's so great. I mean, I'm just a fan of hers, and I think she's really helping out growing women's bodybuilding. But my man Big Keith, this is him, and he got his hands on my girl. I told him, I love he's my brother, but he has his hands on my girl. I told him, he sent me this picture. I'm sorry, Trisha. I'm sorry. I just get
That-
jealous anytime I see that picture. I mean, you watch out for him. You'll see this brother run somewhere because he lives around out in Kansas. He lives in Lawrence, but just let you know that. So hey, I'm sorry. I just sometimes I can't help myself. It's just that other guy. He comes out. He just gets so jealous. And Trish, he just can't help himself. And okay, chaos is his world. I'm just so sorry about that. So yeah, the sport is evolved in the last few years. I mean, if you look at it now, like we mentioned Tessa,
Yep.
how she was doing the Charlotte Pro, and the lady was doing the Triple O Dynasty. You look at them both now, it's like it's so easy to crossover. Can't really
Mhm.
tell the difference which is physique or which is figure anymore.
Yeah, Tessa's got that itty bitty waist.
Yeah, and the other lady's Ann Gruber. She's physique.
Do what? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you know what? And to get that level, you have to really put on more size,
Right.
and you have to eat more. And you're already feeding 5 kids, and your your food bill could go higher. I
Oh yeah.
mean, yeah. But do you have any sponsors to help you out? Because that's one thing that a lot of people use sponsorship.
No, I wish. I used to have Bodyworks guy. He sponsored me, but then he works for the Chiefs full time. So, but no, I don't. No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sponsorship would help for your ladies because, like I said, one thing
oh yeah.
if bodybuilding was more like a mainstream sport in which you can make money from it, where it covers the cost of your travel expenses, instead again, it costs you more to compete because you
Hmm.
got your hair done, your nails done, your pose suit right there. That's maybe a car note or mortgage, that money can go to maybe, hey, let's go to Disney World, kids. But it's just so much to it. I think there should be more benefits, especially
Yeah,
for your competitors.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know. It's surprising the payout too compared to
yeah,
the building.
yeah. Because just saw that Arnold announced that he's going to shoot up the men's open division to $500,000, and even on classic, you don't have women's physique or figure or even bodybuilding. And you have TNA divisions, that's wellness and bikini, and you have fitness, and that's one of the oldest divisions around. You think that there should be more opportunities as a competitor when you compete, especially benefits, financial stuff that would help y'all along the way as you are competing as a pro?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, even at the Arnold, how they kind of took out those divisions, I think that's why the Triple O came into play with Sid Gillen, Andrea Shaw, Natalie, and I think there was one more. They,
uh Whitney Jones.
yes, Whitney Jones. I totally said I had her face in my mind. I just couldn't think of anything. They're kind of, trying to come in and replace what the Arnold is lacking on that aspect. So I think that's really cool. And I think that's a big reason I wanted to do that show is, to support that and be a part of that kind of community with what they were trying to do. Yeah, I mean, more benefits, I think, for what, and I get it. Like, you come to the show, you want to see like what they call freaks, bodybuilding, huge, massive men. But, the pay difference is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, because it don't cost those guys as much. They do have to pay for